Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, wherever you're joining us from, because there's some people online. Welcome to the Center for Global Development. My name is Jude Moore. I am a senior policy fellow here. Today, one of the things that we do at the Center for Global Development, besides research, is provide a convening for policymakers to talk to us about the actions they're taking, the policies they're implementing are improving lives and livelihoods around the world. Today, we're pleased, very, very pleased to have the Honorable Minister of Foreign Affairs of the Federal Republic of Nigeria here with us today. It is such a pleasure to have you, Mr. Minister. Welcome to the Center for Global Development.
Thank you for having me.
Today, I wanted to begin our conversation. I'm Liberian, and for us in Liberia, I always say that the peace we enjoy today came at great cost in blood and gold, and that blood and gold was Nigeria. Nigeria has been this regional hegemon. So the new any Nigerian administration is not just governing for a domestic audience, it's also governing for a regional audience and a global audience. So I thought it would be a good place to start to tell us a little bit about Nigeria's foreign policy under you and the Tinubu administration. What is Nigeria's foreign policy? What can its West African neighbors and the rest of Africa look forward to as foreign policy when it comes to Nigeria?
Well, thank you for having me. President Bola Ahmed Tinubu's administration has a foreign policy agenda focusing on the 4Ds, okay: democracy, development, demography, and diaspora. With democracy, Nigeria, of course, is one huge marketplace. It was created out of the confluence of two great African rivers, the Niger and the Benue. And I'm sure, as you know, Nigeria has, every day in Nigeria is a market day, because there's always a village, a city, a town that has a market day. And people are used to moving from one city or one village to another, trading their wares and interacting with each other, exchanging ideas, exchanging goods and services. And this applies to the larger region, to West Africa as a whole. So we feel that for this to continue to exist, you need democracy. And that is why that first D is democracy. Okay. I'll talk about that a bit further. I want to cover all the Ds. Yeah. So development is the next D, and we're looking to grow our economy through agriculture, through expanding our manufacturing base, and through infrastructure. And we want to attain double-digit growth and keep it that way, because our population is growing at 3%, and of course so is the region. The region registers some of the highest birth rates in the world, which is why Nigeria is going to be 400 million by the year 2050. And even our neighbor Niger, for many years, I don't know if that's still the case, had the highest birth rate in the world.
It was last year.
Exactly. So there you go. And then, of course, that also moves on to demography, that population explosion, and the fact that we feel we need to peak at the right time. And when I say peak, I'm talking about dependency ratio. At the moment, you have 70% of Nigerians being under the age of 43. So it's a nation of Gen Zs and millennials and what have you. So, and of course, this also impacts on the rest of the region and Africa as a whole. We want to leverage on that demography, make it productive, negotiate with other partners to ensure that wherever Nigerians go, wherever Africans go, they go with dignity, they go with pride, it's well negotiated, they can, we're looking to share with the rest of the world that human resource, but with dignity. And then we have, of course, diaspora, which is linked to the demography. We have Nigerians all over the world, living, working. Most of them excel in what they do, wherever they live. We want to maintain that relationship. We want to use their presence in those countries to project a positive image of Nigeria. And also, we have to bear in mind that we receive remittances from those diasporans, which is a key component of our economy. So in a nutshell, these are the 4 Ds, and that's the approach we have.